Alright, welcome back for game 3. Had a pretty good first couple matches. Let's try and keep that going. I think this hand is okay. Wall of Frost on turn 3 is pretty good against a lot of decks. We have Familiar Ruse. It's a little bit slow, but my opponent's also mulliganing to 6, which we're happy about. Let's change this format back to draft. So I think we're just going to keep. He's going first. So if he's very aggressive, we might be in a little bit of trouble. Yeah? Mountain off the bat. We have the Talon Trooper instead of the wall, if we want, which is not a bad thing to have a little bit of an option there. Should introduce myself to the opponent. Seen a lot of Goblin fodder these last couple of matches. Okay. Now, just gonna have to take it here. Opponent cracks in. And Hookmaster. Okay. Well, my opponent is definitely the aggressor here. The question is whether I want Wall of Frost or I want the Talon Trooper. I play Talon Trooper, my opponent has a trick, it's much, much worse. So I think we play the Wall of Frost. He probably has at least something here. This is a little bit less ideal because if we've got the Talon Trooper, we can start picking off things. But next turn, we'll be able to play Familiar Ruse, and it might be, well, that's true. If we draw a land, we can do an Aether Mage's Touch or Familiar Ruse. Okay, I think Wall of Frost is the play here, just because I think it's likely my opponent has something. That may be incorrect. Obviously, if my opponent doesn't have anything, then Talon Trooper just blanks the whole offense. Although a Core Hookmaster kind of means it doesn't matter either way, so. So we're going to take a bit here. My opponent definitely on the offensive. Ooh, that's unfortunate. So I'd like to be able to play the Signet at some point because it gives us a little bit of extra mana, but I think right now we just have to get something to block with. So let's play the Talon Trooper. Opponent's down to only a couple cards in hand, but he's definitely on the beat down here. This is a pretty aggressive opening. And pretty good hand in general. Go down to 6. And here I was feeling so good after our last couple of matches. So I think we play the Wing Splicer here. Again, I don't think we really have time to play the Azorius Signet. I guess we could do that and flicker something instead. But I think the Splicer is going to be better. We do have the Wall of Frost back again, so that will help block a little bit here. And my opponent may just not have a good attack anymore. He is only down to 2 cards in hand. There may not be a whole lot he can have here. Another Core Hookmaster's medium annoying. Another Chandra's Outrage is pretty good. Okay, so I think I'm just going to trade the Wing Splicer for a Goblin here. Go to 1. Alright. So we could Aether Mage's Touch here. It's probably just not that great. I think we want to Flicker Wisp and get rid of that Goblin. So let's do just that. Okay. 1. I swear I'm never going to use these Signets. Okay, and we're sitting at 1. My opponent has literally anything, I'm just dead. I guess that doesn't count as anything. Could this be the turnaround? So you can play Jinroba here. We're pretty okay with that. So I think we'll just do that for the tempo effect. The real question is when I want to start attacking. It's always rough when you're at this low life. I think I need to start attacking soonish. If he's just got like another Shounder's Outrage in his deck, or anything that does any direct burn, the creature that you can sack for tokens for, which he may very well have the Dragon Fodder. I think my opponent has a lot of outs. I think I need to start swinging with the Flicker Wisp for sure. Flicker Wisp is a hell of a card. Gets your opponent dead pretty fast. Alright. Maybe pretend like we have Path, which we definitely don't, but who knows? My opponent doesn't know that. Alright, what you got, man? Are we dead? I think it's probably going to be the question every game. No, just the Mog Flunkies. He'd have to pitch a mountain, so he may just be flooded out. Pyrewild. Okay. So he's got 4 attackers. We do have a Talon Trooper, though, and we've got 7 mana, so we can afford to hold up the Aether Mage's Touch and Familiar Ruse as well. Do we attack here? How lucky do we feel with the Aether Mage's Touch? We would have to hit a creature. We have a pretty nice concentration of creatures. I think we got 13 or 14 in the deck, so I think it's likely that we hit something here. But if we don't, we just die. On the other hand, if we wait too long, my opponent will burn us out with something. Just being at 1 mana is not much. So I think I am going to attack with the Flicker Wisp again here. And knowing well that if we just don't hit anything off the Aether Mage's Touch, we lose the game. But I think we need to put some pressure on and get my opponent down too, because we're just really vulnerable at the 1 life. Yep, that's how I want to tap. And we have Familiar Ruse, although I guess we can't really afford to use it here. Alright, what's he got? Huh. Okay. I guess let's play Aether Mage's Touch and see if we get anything off of it. Wing Splicer actually keeps us alive. That's a good hit. I maybe should have waited then. Ooh. Rasp is fine. I guess we just want to get rid of the flunkies again. This puts it on top, so that will be what he draws too. So let's go in with the Flicker Wisp again. I want to go in with the Talon Trooper, because I guess if he draws the flunkies, yeah, he's not in a real good position. So I think we have to attack with both of these here. And then he can still come in with the Hookmasters and the Pyrewild, but it's not a great attack for him. So let's do that, and then put the Grasp on top. Still holding on. This is nice that it'll keep him from drawing any burn spells that potentially kill us as well. So we want to Grasp here, remove the flunkies. 1 keep up Familiar's Ruse. Although I don't think we counter the flunkies anyway. Something like that. Return that to the top of his hand. Oh yeah. I forgot that wasn't there forever. Oh, that feels rough. Ah, I knew there was a reason I shouldn't have attacked. Alright. Well, let's see if my opponent just comes in with a... Yeah. Oh, Man, I feel like we were playing that so well too. Sneaking in, and I just forgot the Aether Mage's Touch was not a permanent effect. Oh, rough. We could have had that for sure. The punt is real. Yeah, we just kept back the Trooper. I think we had my opponent in a pretty rough spot. Okay, I think we do want the Hatchling for sure. What do we cut here? We're on the play, so counter spells I think are okay. Youthful Knight seemed good. Agony Warp seems good. Lockkeeper seems good. What is the cut here? Maybe we'll consult the chat. Grasp is kind of slow, but it definitely was our best chance of winning that game there. And he's definitely got some golems, so it ends up being okay against those. I like Aether Toe. Maybe... I still don't know what to think about this card. This might just be the cut. I think that's probably what I'm going to pull out. And if it misses, it's just so bad. It's like draw a card. I don't know if that's a good effect. It can be a blowout for sure if you get like a Mistraven mid combat and block something and bounce something else. It'd be pretty good. I think the Hatchling is just going to be more consistent for us here. Twitch chat too long. How does this happen? Let's change that. $6.50. Okay. All right. Should I have to play first? Yes, I think I would. Okay, sounds pretty okay. Can't play Flickerless for the foreseeable future, but having a Soul Manipulation and a Mistraven. It's true tragedy not being able to stick that out in that last game. I think if we'd played that a little bit better, we could have. And it's hard to know. My opponent could have had any single damage off the top was just enough, but definitely a bit of a punt. Definitely wish we had that white mana now, but it's like my opponent might be a little bit stuck on mana too, so okay. Well, I will definitely counter something if he plays it here. I don't think we need to wait for the value off the Soul Manipulation. We just want to get something out of the way. Although, my opponent may just not have anything. Which means we're in kind of an awkward spot here, because we can't actually play the Mistraven either. Because they'll just bring it back to our hand. So, I guess we just, here we sit. I think we're okay with this against the opponent, though. He's more aggressive. If we get more and more land drops, I think our deck just gets better and better compared to his. Okay. So he's got to have something here. Sky Knight Legionnaire. I think we'll take the hit, or I guess we'll Crippling Chill here and then Mistraven it back, and then plan on blocking with Mistraven. We can use the Soul Manipulator to bring it back. So, don't think that's worth countering. But we'll definitely Crippling Chill it. And just be happy to draw a card. Yeah, nice. Got a white. We play the Wing Splicer here. It's probably better than the Mistraven. Can save this to bounce something a little bit later. Yep, I think that's just the play. And we've been bluffing, we have path a lot, so I guess we'll keep doing that. And see if my opponent has anything here. He's definitely got white now, so he's not quite as cut off as he was. Hookmaster is fine, but not like crazy good here. Okay, so we have Familiar's Ruse. We can use it to counter something else. What do we want to play here? We can play this Guy Fisher and just return the Splicer. That seems pretty okay. A little bit slow, but we can play the Splicer again in a couple of turns. I don't think we want to misgrave anything here, so let's just get this guy out while we can. And we can also return a land. And play something for 4. Is that better? I don't think it is. I think we just want to get another Wing Splicer. And then we still got both Familiar's Ruse and Soul Manipulation up, so. So let's return Wing Splicer. Sunhome Guildmage. This is definitely a good card. Makes it hard to block a lot of his stuff. Do you just want to counter it? I feel like we kind of want to wait for value off the Soul Manipulation. We have a lot of stuff going on in our hand. I think we're just going to counter this. We have a lot of plays to make for quite a while. Alright, up to 6 mana. So you can play Wing Splicer and keep up Familiar Ruse. Seems pretty good. Cool. Let's just do that. Okay, gets the Golem flying. I'm going to crack in with both here. Yeah, it's interesting. He wants to try and block. I mean, I think we just don't want to keep him scrying again, so we'll use Familiar Ruse here. It's funny, this has happened, this exact same interaction, twice in our matches today. But I guess he didn't want to block. It's a little bit surprising. I figured that was the main reason he was doing it. Yeah, I think the fact that we both had such slow starts helped us out a lot. If my opponent had really been able to curve all of these out, it would have been pretty good. Another Sunhome Guildmage. Yeah, we'll take it. Opportunity is nice. You can just keep playing Wing Splicers though. That's gonna kill my opponent pretty fast. Yeah, just sounds good to me. We'll attack again. I think taking my opponent in range of 3 creatures is pretty good. Trumpeter is good. It's crazy. In our draft, we saw one of those go around, like, I don't know, 4th from last pick or something. It was disgusting. I feel like this card is pretty good. And he doesn't even attack. Oh, that feels good. We've got the Ghostly Flicker here. So what do we want to bounce, if anything? But we just have lethal here. If we get rid of one of the Legionnaires and swing, I think we just kill him. So I guess let's try for that. Winning the game just sounds pretty good. And just get rid of one of the Legionnaires. And looks like that's enough. Cool. Alright, we'll go on to game 3. Hope my opponent has kind of another slow start because we're going to be on the draw. He's pretty aggressive. If anything, I think we want to bring in more defensive stuff. Do we have anything we can play here? Aether Mage, yeah, seems not great. I've just not been impressed by this card. I think Soul Manipulation, even though it's kind of a slow card, and Familiar's Ruse are still going to be better than it. It's just the value if you hit something like a Horror is so good, but I don't think it's enough. So I think we're just going to ship it back. Here we go for game 3. This is it. Everything comes riding down to this. And we don't even have to mulligan into Oblivion. I feel so good. I think we do keep this. We definitely want to hit another island or one of our many low drops. But, yeah. Means at least we'll be able to play Mistraven or Wing Splicer. Or I guess just Wing Splicer as it is right now. Mog Flunkies is a nice thing to see there. Well, if he's got another... That's true, this guy should be hurt pretty bad. If he's got a Sky Knight Legionnaire, he's just gonna fly in and wreck us pretty good. But nothing we can do about it now. Oh, no Sky Knight. Cool. Too many planes for our own good. Even though it hasn't turned out well, I'm pretty sure it was correct to keep there. Should we turn a land? Okay. We do have a Wing Splicer, and unless he's got a way to kill it, at the very least it's going to keep him from attacking. Maybe slow down the onslaught just a little bit. Yeah, not real surprising. And come at me. Okay. Lockkeeper's a pretty good draw. Still have a bunch of stuff we can't play, unfortunately, but I think we maybe will Lockkeeper here, and put something on top of his deck with the Phantasms, probably. I think we just need to try and eke back any tempo that we can here. So, yeah, I think we probably put the Trumpeter back on top of his deck. We're going to attack with the Wing Splicer. Play a Lawkeeper, which will be good in upcoming rounds. It's really good against Mog Flunkies because he has always got to be able to come in with at least 2 attackers. So sometimes Gideon's Lawkeeper is just like tapping 2 creatures in one, which is fantastic. I don't think the Skyfisher, him having to return a permanent, actually is going to slow him down that much, given how low his curve is. So we'll just get rid of that. You won't have access to it. Ooh. Oh, wow. The blowout. That's pretty bad. Okay. So he flickers there. You don't have a real good answer to the Restoration Angel, too. It's just a big creature in the air. And when we're swinging in with our mountains of 3/3 golems. Alright, here we go, down to 2. It's looking like the first game all over again. It's a shame we kind of punted that one. If I just been a little bit more careful, I think we might have been able to sneak that one through. It was rough though. I mean, he had us down to 1 life in like 4 turns. So, are we just dead here? Pretty sure we're just dead here. Tap there. You can swing with 4. Yeah. Can't play any of these, unfortunately. Okay, well, let's see what my opponent's got. That card's so good. Okay. Tap down the resto. Yeah. My opponent's like, you don't have anything, and he is absolutely correct. Let's give my opponent the GG, even though I wasn't super talkative. Okay, well, it was a little bit of a sad finale. I think if I'd played better, we maybe could have got out with the 3-0 there, but it was still certainly a lot of fun. Got to play the blue-white flicker deck, which I hadn't really tried before. It seemed pretty good. I kind of left the draft thinking that our deck was pretty mediocre, but it performed all right. And if it looks mediocre and it performs well, that probably means the deck is just good, because there are going to be times where we have decks that look better than that, and they'll perform even better.